Excuse me, you there? The gentleman with the sword?
Hello, Etienne.
I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dames? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be rewarded, of course.
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me. I am Etienne, a humble merchant, though fortunate enough to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls, but the guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings and goings of late. I was hoping someone might be kind enough to go in my stead. And who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietress? Would you be willing to help a fellow in his hour of need?
Depends on what you need.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver packages to a few of my most valued clients. There are 3 in total: a grocer, an apothecary, and a distiller. You need only mention that the items you carry are fresh from the master's table.
Nothing dangerous, I hope.
Why, of course not. Merely trifles which folk beyond the checkpoint are keen to get their hands on.
Really?
And though I cannot prevent you from peeking, I advise that you don't. Strongly advise.
There was a bit of a pause. I don't know. I don't do illegal stuff. I am not gonna transport a bomb.
1 package to each of my 3 customers beyond the wall. And remember, fresh from the master's table.
Oh, you mean back over on this side? Right, because the gate was to the city. I see. Okay, makes sense. Am I allowed to pass without my brandless master?
Don't think I haven't got my eye on you, Branded. On you go.
Blah, 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 blah.
No one's allowed through the gate until all packs have been inspected.
You say these are all from Dalmekia?
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
I have a delivery from Etienne. Fresh from the master's table.
A heavy purse.
Well, why didn't you say so? Times are hard. But this here'll make 'em less so. For a while, at least. Sorry about the welcome. I meant nothing by it. You wait right here.
It's just instinct to them. Get mad and insult the bearer first, apologize later. If at all.
Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man of my word.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest. Just as promised.
That's 1 down.
I'd be dead in a ditch if it weren't for Etienne's blessings.
Have you no other bearers? Those 2 look rather used.
Used? Yes, but spent? Hardly. They've both at least a good year left in them.
This is continuous, basically like 24/7 work or something.
Each one is handcrafted from the finest desert wool.
It's insane. This is hard to look at. Everywhere we go. Everywhere.
I have no business with Branded.
Look!
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone.
Every jounce and jostle of this unexceptional leather sack is accompanied by an eerily melodic tinkling that is likely best ignored.
This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false,
I can always take it back.
you will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment. Take it and get out of my sight.
Cigars.
Oh.
Those cigars are worth more than your life. Do be careful.
How are people so confident talking to bearers? Seriously. We know magic, you don't.
Speak of this to anyone, and there'll be nightshade in your morning gruel.
What are we giving these people? It sounds like some dodgy stuff.
It all smells so delightful.
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Up
Etienne
your...
sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink.
Not just any drink. The very best, specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from. For a price, of course.
Of course.
Everything in this world costs.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
If I loan you let the guards find that bottle, you'll have me to answer to.
Oh, and a chine of roast antelope.
Well, it'll depend on if we get checked again when we pass the border.
The dame get her hooks into you then? Well, you're in good company. You tell her discount still stands. So long as she keeps up her end of the bargain.
Which is... I'm not even gonna ask.
Any objects forbidden by the...
Okay, we're good. Nobody looked at me. Now all we gotta do is go back.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you have returned.
I believe these are yours.
Box of cigars, essence of rose, and brandy wine. All luxury items.
Delightful. The dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals?
Oh!
No need to be coy, my boy.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned crystals, even such morsels as I provide. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare say you'll sleep all the better for it. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares for the paltry crumbs I trade in.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth, hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments. Do you think it vulgar that I profit from the hardship of others?
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. And I don't doubt the dame would agree. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and the guards are none the wiser. I thank you, as will our mutual friend when she hears of how you have aided me.
Well, this one, we weren't really helping anybody in an altruistic sense. We were just helping this guy profit and make exchanges for luxury items with illegal crystals. Which, it's a favor for him, I guess.
I'm happy to see my trust in you was not misplaced. The dame will be delighted to hear of your success.
I feel like they must have enough crystals. The mother crystal, how big is it? There's gotta be enough to distribute around and all, but they keep the supply so tight because it's a way to control the people. If you need stuff from us and you don't have enough crystals, we can give you some. Just making sure they keep the power.
I might see you tonight.
That depends on how much you want to see.
Okay, well, I don't think we'll be, unfortunately, very, very sad. We don't actually get to go into the Vale. So we'll leave for now, and maybe one day we'll come back. Back in the wild again, this time alone.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Crops. People aren't getting fed. What is that castle over there, huh? Well, this is all so far off. There is something here too. Interesting. Yeah, we'll go over here for now. That one seems a bit out of the way. Baywatch. Westwatch. Cape Orseer. Is there something right behind me? Oh, normally they just sit down. I won't disturb you. It's okay. I'm just passing through. Oh. No. It's okay. Wildlife, just everyone coexist. Maybe if not for me, normally everybody here can coexist. The wolves aren't even attacking the chocobos.
That's enough for today, Branded.
Multiple branded and then one master. Just another mill. A lot of creatures around here.
Go on, back to the pens with you. I need you fit for the morrow's harvest.
They look so tired. And there's nothing I can do for them. Like, I can fight them off. Let's think about this. I can tell this lady, hey, what the hell are you doing? And let's say, worst case scenario, I end up killing her. And you would think the branded would be happy or grateful that I did that for them, right? But I get the sense probably not. Because now they don't have a master. Now they don't have any direction in life, and they gotta find a new master. They don't know what it's like to be free. And that's just...
That's enough dallying, you two.
It's so hard to even find one person who's decent.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
It's completely normalized. All because of one little mark on your cheek.
You heard me. Shift your asses. You, Branded, here now.
Oriflamme Grandee.
You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? A wild beast is savaging my boy. Well, don't just stand there gawping. Rescue him.
Sure. Maybe like 20 hours later?
All right. Where is he?
My. I see they've sent me a Branded with a spine for a change. He's over that way, towards the coast. Go, and see that you kill the beast.
What's the craziest to me is that this is all really just previous systems in place, but not really even held together by anything.
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried. Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
Okay, good point. But yeah, like, everyone who orders around the Branded, they don't have any powers. And the Branded are the people who hold power, and yet they don't know how to fight back. It's all in their head.
I told you, My boy is being attacked. He's not far from here, over towards the coast. Go on and help him, damn you!
Doesn't even sound like you want someone to help. Torgal, let's be on our toes. Oh, look at that in the distance. What is that?
The wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it.
Ah, I'll save you. Are you putting on a school play here? Because your acting was pretty crap. Hi.
Stay back. I'll deal with this.
Really? I mean, the kid didn't really sound that much in danger. What are we missing here?
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
This is so... Oh my goodness.
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Bearers are playthings. This is insane. We look so similar. The only thing that separates us is that one brand. It's not like we look like grotesque creatures who are not even humanoid. We look pretty much the same, and that one marking on the cheek determines everything about your life. And people just take it?
You and me. Shift. You, Branded, come here this instant.
I feel like we are long overdue for a bearer rebellion. Like, to the point where I'm wondering why it hasn't been attempted. Like a big one, not a hideaway in Sid's little hideout thing. A big one.
How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better trained by far than your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought, are you? How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
Let's not pull the dame into this. We'll deal with it.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one, a better one.
Yeah, listen to your kid.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Okay, bye.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
A little bit curious about what we see in the front there. Is that some kind of a Mothercrystal, or what is that thing jutting out? This is only what we're seeing too. I bet there's so much injustices that we're just not even seeing around here.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must be Clive.
How do you know my name?
The Dame. I'm in her service, like yourself. Never gets any easier, burying the dead.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here, can you give me a hand?
Gladly. Let's put them to rest.
May their burden finally be lifted. I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. And when it gets here, more bearers will die. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Because you are not them. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always buy another. Still, such attitudes don't always go unpunished.
Oh.
Father! Father!
Oh.
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's nest two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here. For their help.
You don't have to.
Take it. You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
Like the one quote about how, oh, I wouldn't wish death upon anybody, but I would read people's obituaries with great pleasure. That kid. I blame the kid less because the kid grew up learning from his dad. Like everyone... Yeah, I don't know, man. This is... It just is. And Raymond, that guy just now, was right. How will folk react when the bearers finally bite back? Because they will. You know they will. The Holy Empire of Sambrek, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflamme as its capital. Theocracy... The empire is ruled by the Holy Emperor, the one true goddess made flesh according to the Gregorian faith, who is served unquestioningly by the sworn knights of the Blessed Dragon, known more commonly as the Dragoons. So even the prince, the Emperor's son, the leader of the Dragoons, is here to serve him. What happens when he dies then? And then the son becomes the king, but he's still a Dragoon. Alright, what else we got going on here? More people torturing bearers? Give it to me. Oh, I was gonna say earlier, when I was looking at the people, the dead bearers, I was thinking, like, how can there be nobody on their side? And then I thought about stuff like, what about their family? And then that reminded me of that lady at Martha's Rest who was like, oh my god, I gave birth to a bearer, so I just threw the kid away. Which I really don't want to believe is, oh my god, like how can that even be in the realm of possibility? You uphold this bearer system more than you love your own child? The own child that you so painstakingly bore and gave birth to? Really? Are you all brainwashed? That brainwashed? Hi.
Have you seen my Chloe? I let her out of her pen while I did my chores, but she hasn't come back yet. I think she's lost. Please, can you help me look for her?
Is Chloe a chocobo? What is she?
I can't promise I'll find her, but I'll try. Describe her to me.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such a good girl. So quiet and kind. And she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big, but she's never got lost before. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten anything since yesterday. It is my job to feed her.
In that case, let's not keep her waiting.
She's in the wheat fields. Hopefully, food-wise, she'll be okay. Don't worry, we'll find her.
That's a lot of field to search. But with a little luck, someone might have seen her.
Let's see. Oh, we gotta talk to people? People who probably don't even want to talk to me?
You work these fields? I need to ask you something.
A branded. And an outsider at that, judging by the lack of manners. Why should I help you, eh? You tell me that.
Because I have a sword.
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet, Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, little Lisette's plaything. Last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
The windmill.
Off with you now. I won't have idle branded underfoot.
This lady is one of the nicer people we've seen in this area so far. I know, it's depressing.
Chloe?
A barking dog.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you, girl?
Is Chloe even a dog?
Is that someone napping on the job?
Oh no, I don't think so.
I hope they don't mind the interruption.
They look extremely pale. I don't think... Yeah. Is that a kid?
The crystal's curse.
Oh, the pale is the petrification.
Chloe, I was calling you. Didn't you hear me?
Oh, wow!
What?
Wow!
Get up now. You've slept long enough. It's time to go home. Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you? A plaything? Do you really not care that she's dead?
She's not dead. She's a rock.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No, don't say that.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad said bearers don't have parents.
Wow!
They do. Parents that give them away. Families they'll never see again. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
She's crying. Similar to the other kid, I think what she has been saying is appalling, but she's a kid. And kids' attitudes, they learn it from elsewhere, and clearly she can be changed.
I'm so sorry, Chloe.
They caught me off guard. When we started the quest, I was like, oh, a little kid. Okay, it means we're gonna... it's not gonna be about torturing bearers anymore. Okay, cool, random quest. No. No. We've seen so much. It honestly feels a bit like, hey, did you realize that people here treat Branded poorly? All I want is for it to stop. I don't need to see any more mistreatment, please. The kid can be changed, but I just talked to her for like one quick conversation. As soon as her dad or mom comes back, it's gonna revert. I don't know what to say. The Penitent's Gate. Do you want to just quickly check out...
branded drop in the field yesterday. How do they expect us to finish the harvest when the ones the capital sends us are already half stone?
That person didn't even look that old. The Penitent's Gate. Just want to quickly check it out. Do you think we can cross it?
Not much chance I'd make it through the Penitent's Gate without someone recognizing me as a deserter. Sid had better have a plan.
Alright. Maybe let's forget about it for now then. We'll just skip out. Dude, in this world, being a freaking chocobo is better than being branded. Being any wild animal is better than being branded. Torgal, no! Torgal!
My wounds, boy!
Just come here. We're ignoring the nice chocobos. They are nice, we're not gonna kill them. I'm trying to save your life, guys. Don't chase me.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Oh, that's right, this area is especially intolerant. Should I be happy to hear that? Why am I not? Bertrand.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Well, go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
Understood.
Are these attitudes because we're getting closer to Sanbreque? The core of Sanbreque, where I assume the racism begins there, at the very core.
If you want my advice, find the merchant quick and speak to him and only him. Then march yourself and that brandy yours straight back to Northreach before the locals take up their pitchforks.
I'd like to see them try. This merchant, will they talk to me?
What do you want?
He's still selling to me. Because you're poor and you need my money. That's why. Well, guess what? Not giving you any.
Good riddance.
Well, then don't serve me then. What are you guys doing?
It's my turn. Let me try. Come on, give it back. If my dad finds out, he'll clobber me.
The crystal's got some levitation powers. I would rather they play with crystals. Then bearers. That's okay.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
I'm dressed completely different than any other branded.
Call that clean? You good-for-nothing sluggard!
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for a constable?
I come to you from Northreach, at the behest of the dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant. Oh, what is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one. But old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
A comb? Is that the comb that Tatienne lost? Did he steal it to buy a newer one? What?
As I told you, the soldier made no secret of his destination. He said the ruins were the perfect place for him to ask his beloved Dausabel for her hand in marriage.
Hand in marriage? Is that where he took the courtesan?
You are fortunate to have fallen into the dame's good graces, but her influence wanes the further you stray from Northreach. Remember that, my wayward lamb.
Is that a threat or advice? The ruins right there. I'll take my chances and more. Check this place out a tad more. Oh my goodness, look at this lady. Her leg is petrified. Her arm is petrified. Oh, I haven't really been paying attention to that. Maybe some of the people that we've come across were already like that. God. The bearer's not fighting back? No way. If we can't fight back, I feel like a lot of people would have killed themselves already, seriously. Why live if it's gonna be this miserable of an existence?
It smells of death here, Torgal.
Let's go in.
Wolves. We can't let them get any closer to the village.
Bloated wolf. Bloated? Why are they bloated? They are kind of strong. They're not just... Yeah, look, they actually hit.
Stay down.
Why are they bloated though? That part I'm a bit about.
There, boy. It's over.
Oh, I hit nobody. Here's the alpha.
A little help. Torgal. It's over.
What's going on here? Did they kill anybody? Oh.
Damn it all. Bodies. A man and a woman.
Oh. Oh, goodness.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
There's a comb.
So it is you, Tatienne.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You? Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick. By the looks of things, I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Nah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh? He might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting. And we all know what happens to deserters.
I don't think he thought it out.
Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
I don't think the courtesans were just her employees too. They probably had feelings. And now she's gone. I just want to take a look at the description for it if we can. Can we? Weathered comb. An old wooden comb gifted to Tatienne by Madame Isabel. Several of the teeth appear to have been recently broken. But that soldier clearly was overreacting though. Killing the man for... Whatever, it's all in the past.
If it was a message that needed delivering, I could have seen to it, milady.
Of course you could, had it not been personal.
You are still in one piece, I see.
Somehow.
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
Sorry, I did.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
It could have been worse. They were killed by wolves, but he could have killed her. that didn't happen, so I consider that a small victory in and of itself. Because those stories are definitely not uncommon.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Thank you for helping me, Dame. I guess I'll go see my companions now. Meteorite.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Or to mention the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it? Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
If they all leave, it would help us with trying to infiltrate in the capital. We're here for... What are we here to do specifically again? Like Sid mentioned the Mothercrystal. We just want to straight up destroy the whole thing. But if everyone leaves... Oh, okay, there's more here, I see. But I haven't been here yet, is that alright? There's... we'll go there again if we are in the area. For now, let's go this way.
Weren't expecting any new branded until the new moon. You don't think he's a deserter, do you?
Did you tell her, the dame, how I helped to find the girl? You wouldn't have without me, you know.
Yes, yes. It was all thanks to you. Good job.
The dame said you would be coming. Your friends are waiting at the chapel atop the hill. Go now.
Okay. They beat me here. They don't have to, Isn't it nice? They didn't have to be branded. They can travel around freely. Not that it really makes it that much more different if you're a dominant. You still get petrified all the same. Gregorian Church.
Any trouble on the way?
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
But they were leaving.
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Certainly fancy. The pleasure houses, Oriflamme.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a... brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
That lady sounded like she was in pain. Bye. We don't need any services, at least for today.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrek.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut? And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
Let's just say I may have attempted something similar before. And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mothercrystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
They'd be right.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
But it takes a lot to get to that point.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. Ah, that'll do me.
You might at least pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain.
Hear, hear.
But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
We're gonna need violence for this. They're not listening. We just have to make them listen. Coming straight off the back of finishing Dragon Age 2, it feels like these two societies have a lot of similarities. And Sid reminds me of Anders, is all I can say. Northreach. Their estate claimed in the shadow of Orvlam's formidable gatehouse, the markets of Northreach attract customers from across the Empire. Yeah, the Dragon's Airy. We go. Drake's head. Yes, this is one of the Mothercrystals. The other one was Drake's breath, which I don't know if I can locate on a map. But I was paying attention, Father. In majestic silence has Drake's head ever stood vigil over the Empire of Sambrek and its bejeweled capital. You've reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Oh, alright, you know what? And, in that case, I think I'm gonna... I know we don't really care. I don't care about exploring the nooks and crannies, but there were places that were marked on the map. So I want to check out the marked places. That's all. Like over here! What the hell's over there?
The fruit's not getting any fresher.
Let's have a quick glance. Is Isabel back here?
That's the day done then. Drinks.
Oh, we have to go out again, don't we? Do we have any obelisks around here? Not at all.
You're one of the dames, I see. Well,
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah. Let's have a quick wrap to the back here.
These crystals here are for citizens only. It's none for the likes of you.
Okay, thanks. Thanks for the info. I didn't ask. Wait, you're gonna let me out, aren't you? You gotta let me out. I gotta wrap around even more. Like here. Right, I haven't even been to that place. We'll start from the back here and go to wherever this is. Wasn't there a shiny thing back here as well? Yeah, I bet it's gonna be so amazing. Gil, thank you! You're too kind. Too kind. Hello? Imperial Captain. Hi, I'm a deserter.
Who goes there?
I'm a deserter. Hello. Why are we attacking them? Well, they attacked me. Oh, this guy was guarding.
That's enough.
Hopefully nobody saw that. That was a bit of a ruckus here. We have a... in this area? Oh, there's something shiny there. This area, though, doesn't actually seem like there's too much. What about back here? More Imperial soldiers? I don't particularly care about them. There's a West Watch if we go in the distance. Yeah, there's not much going on here. Nice field. Nice view of the Mothercrystal, which is in a weird shape. Yeah, but what is that, though? Is that what the other Mothercrystal looks like? Maybe. Let's make it a West Watch. Should we flex our muscles a little bit? Nah, we'll leave those guys alone. Don't need to draw attention to myself, especially right before we're gonna do some spy work.
An Imperial Watchtower. Should be well stocked.
With? Let's find out!
You're not welcome here.
Bye-bye. Goodbye, thank you. The limit break? Does it only increase stats for fire-related abilities? I don't think so, right? Oh. Turns out the Watchtower is well stocked with enemies, of all things. There you go.
It's over.
Any more want to come around? Oh yeah. There's a lot here. Wasn't there a mage? There is a mage. The mage first. Wait, is that the only one left? Oh, Torgal might have gone the guy. Okay, good job. I should probably try some other abilities later on too. It feels like I've been stuck on the same thing for a bit. I don't mind it, but for the sake of variety, we should try out some of the new stuff, right? We gotta buy stuff first. Okay, we have enough for this one now. Flames of Rebirth. Summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all enemies. Is it gonna be worth it? It's really expensive is what I can tell you. Yeah, I still got a little bit more. Will of the Wikes. These ones I can buy, but I'm not gonna have time to use it. I'll switch out one at a time and see if we can get something going on here. So keep Heatwave maybe, and then Scarlet Cyclone, make it Flames of Rebirth. But is it gonna take a longer time to come up? Probably. And that's it. We don't get to go inside. What did I even pick up from the chest just now? Like nothing? Not too much, I think. Around here... These are normal... Ooh, there's that bigger looking dragon. The bigger dragon, is it a... What is it? Is it a wyvern? What is it? Dragon Avis. Oh, wow. Wow. Very cool. Yes, I'm slowly learning that apparently these two green attacks, they're good for stagger, like doing damage in the middle of the stagger. Cause like the number that comes up after the stagger gauge, yeah, that number. I guess that's what it helps with. Alright, hold on. We're getting hit every time.
There's a good boy.
Here we go.
My wounds, boy. Not this time.
Woo! Come on and die. Maybe I should have saved that heat wave, huh? Stay down. Oh, I did something there. But it didn't. Oh! Can I pull off a heat wave? Ow! Oh, beautiful! Oh! That was so beautiful. That really was. That's it. Yeah, I think this is, Oh? Is it more random? Oh, well, if it's gonna be more random dragons, I don't really care. I'm just kinda curious. But I think this is pretty much it. I suspect the other side will be similar stuff. Like, hey, fight a bunch of waves and get a chest. So in that case, I think we can move on. It's fine.